the actual filter itself. There'll be a short interlude while I pick up the GoPro. Hey, welcome back. And if it's your first time here, just welcome. Today, I'm going to take my vlog filming from there to there with the aid of one accessory, and it's this. So this is the K&F Concept variable neutral density filter with polariser. Now, I haven't been sent this by K&F Concept. I haven't been paid to do the advert. This is a test based on something that I've bought because I thought it might help my vlogging setup. I bought this filter for $65 and the price ranges from $65 to $80, so it's a pretty cost-effective variable ND. So what's the point of a variable neutral density filter? Well, if you're shooting throughout the day and you want to keep your ISO, your aperture and your shutter speed exactly the same, this will be able to control the exposure. So everything else can remain constant. However, for me, the biggest benefit is the fact that I can use a much wider aperture and therefore have a much shallower depth of field when I'm vlogging to keep this shot a lot more cinematic. Now this filter comes obviously in a cardboard box. Take it out. So you have the filter in a plastic box, and the actual build quality is pretty good. It's a metal frame with the polarizing element at the back, and then it's tempered glass, and then the ND part is here. So this is an ND2 to an ND32. Now what that means, in K&F speak, ND2 means 1 stop, and ND32 means 5 stops. So it goes up in 3rd stop increments. However, you've got on the side here, and I'll show you in close up, you've got these little marks which denote the actual number of stops of light that you're getting rid of. But it's not stepped. There's no clonk as it goes into the next f-stop. It's all smooth, which in a way is really good because you can actually control exactly where you want the amount of ND in the filter. But as you're filming, if you've got your camera mounted on a tripod, as you're filming you might be moving around and you might accidentally knock that and it will move. But it is fairly well dampened, and got to give them that. That's a real nice smooth dampening, so you can get a nice smooth opening up. So to get the filter set up, I've got the camera on a tripod, I've got no neutral density dialed in, and then the camera is just facing the blue sky behind, and all I do is, and I will set it to record so you can see, just twist the filter around and you can see the dark blue of the sky get a lot darker. Then I don't want to move that at all, so all I'm then doing is moving the neutral density filter. So I don't want to actually move this part any more than I have to. And this is without the filter. So you can see I'm on, because it's quite bright, I'm on ISO 800 because I'm on S-Log 2. It's a very bright day, as you can see, and I'm on F20. So I probably could get away with F18, but that's not going to make any difference whatsoever to the depth of field. And you can see the churchyard where I was sitting. Lovely churchyard, by the way, lovely place to rest in peace. Is absolutely pin sharp, as I'm pin sharp. So I'm walking around here with no discernible real grab on my face. Not that some people would actually want to see my face, but you know what I mean. So let me change to the ND filter. So this is with the variable ND filter on, and I'm now shooting at f4, and you can see behind me the background is now out of focus. So although you can see the church, it's not the main part of the frame. I am. So what I'll do is, while I'm talking to you, I'll just halve the image so you can just see half of me with the ND filter and half without, and you can just see just how much difference there is. And that's what takes the vlogging game from there all the way up to out there. The other thing that this filter is very good at, it's dealing with the dreaded dark X. Now that's not a really cool X-Man character. It's a phenomenon that you get with cheaper variable ND filters and older variable ND filters, and it's basically this dark X you get at the end of the range. Now K&F Concept have got around this, I think, by making the filter oversized. The trouble is, then you can't put your lens hood on, which can create a few problems with lens flare and stuff like that. But K&F have a set of screw-in lens hoods that you can fit onto the front of the filter, which has a screw thread in it. Okay, so let's go and shoot some B-roll just to see how this filter holds up under normal shooting conditions. I'm impressed with that, very impressed. For $65, that is completely bargainacious. The build quality is good, there's no colour cast, it's pin sharp, and you've got the added benefit of it having a polariser. So that I am very pleased with. So if you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget the bell so you'll get notified when my next videos are coming out. Thank you so much for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.